Witches. So today I want to say a huge hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Just right off the bat, if you are interested in learning more about tarot or witchcraft, I do have a bunch of links down below. I have content everywhere, so if you are new to this, check me out. You probably found me on like TikTok or Instagram or something, so like you know what's up. But I got a lot of witchy goodness coming your way and I plan to be more active, so yes. Anyways, to the topic at hand, we are talking about another very iconic card within the tarot, and that is the Devil. Now, much like Death, the Devil is kind of a feared card within the tarot, but ironically, it's a card I get like all the frickin' time. The past few times actually that I've been to the Renaissance Festival and had my cards read by a specific card reader that is there, I've actually gotten the Devil card both times, and she remembered me from the first time because I went like back to back, and she was like, I remember you, and I'm like, yes, I haven't changed that much, thank you. And the reader told me basically that it points to like thinking outside the box, and I really think that is apt, a really good description, and a really good way to view this card when it comes up in a reading. So the Devil card prominently features the figure of Baphomet, who I really love the symbology of. Here I will insert a picture of Baphomet, the statue of Baphomet that is in the Church of Satan, that is in Salem, that I got to go see. It was really fun. I got to sit on his lap and stuff. It was really nice, and they were like really cool about all of that. You could like touch it, pose with it. They had a little like selfie corner. It was really cool. So I really enjoyed it. So that's what that is. So instead of being a figure of evil, like a lot of people tend to think, Baphomet actually really represents enlightenment and balance, which is really cool. So by balance, I mean the balance between good and evil, male and female, man and animal, etc. The Devil is usually depicted on a throne, and at his feet are a man and woman. Now in my card, they're kind of like these two like yellow and green figures. And they actually kind of look like satyrs in this. They kind of look like they're turning into the devil. They have like goat feet and little horns and stuff. And the Devil is depicted, of course, as like the central figure, like staring at the card reader with like a hypnotic stare. So it is definitely an intense card to get. When we look closer, we can see like the two chained figures. Their chains are actually really loose, and they're really easily removable. This points to people being there of their own free will. This is reinforced by the fact that they, like I said, appear to be sprouting horns and like growing tails, and in this case hooves, in order to further emulate their deity. So it kind of points to the fact that they're doing this by choice. This card actually has a lot of different meanings. It has like kind of, I noticed like two sets for each, like the upright and the reverse, right? So upright, the Devil speaks to earthly attachments, restriction in your life, and addiction, but also the freedom of sexuality and the control over the darker parts of yourself. It asks you to investigate the things that you're allowing to hold you back, and break free from them. So breaking free from those chains, asserting your free will. When reversed, it speaks to that release and directly demands that you break free from your chains, right? So it asks you to explore and become more acquainted with the darker side of yourself, to think outside the box, basically. I really think the reader at the Renaissance Festival got it right when they condensed the card down into think outside the box, because it's really kind of like what this card is asking you to do. It's asking you to like assert yourself in your life and to break free of old patterns. Well, I'm personally obsessed with like Baphometic imagery, like I have said. I don't work or worship any aspect of him, nor practice any sort of like Thelemic magic or satanic magic. So I do really like this image as a sense of freedom, of free will. I know that I kind of mentioned some kind of like dark stuff in terms of like, you know, the shadow self and like confronting your trauma and all of that. But if you reframe it, I hope you can kind of see this card as more of a call to action rather than a negative card or a criticism about yourself. It's just like, hey, you deserve better, so like, let's work on it. So yes, the Devil card, hopefully not as scary or as intimidating as you may have thought, but I would love to hear your interpretations of the card. If you have them, like maybe something different than mine, but that's kind of how I see it. It's like, hey, like make sure you take control of your life and like assert yourself and your free will. So yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!